Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Kohaloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Rechak, Radash. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to continue to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Rechak, Radash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayeshit Davidat, the house of David, Amaya Shatat, with men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you're the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you, and you alone. First and foremost to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, then the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe upon the gospel, the good news, and the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, I have another lesson for you today. Lord willing, to be edifying, uplifting unto the body. Okay, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be the book of 1 John. It's going to be chapter 4 and verse 1, and it reads, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because many false prophets have gone out and into the world. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai says, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit by the spirit. If you are following the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the 100% truth coming out of GMS, you will measure the spirits. You will measure the people around you by the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, the spirit is the spirit of prophecy, the spirit of being a doer of the word, all right, and not only a hearer. Okay, you see, a man, a woman can have the scriptures and watch videos and parrot the scriptures, okay? But if they're not living after the way that is to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that is a very good indication that that man or woman, is not in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, because they are not practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of their ability. They are, in truth and honesty, going against the scriptures. All right, scripture says, be ye a hearer of the word and a doer. All right, so if they're not doing the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, therefore, how could they truly have the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Okay, let me read that again. This is going to be here in the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 4, chapter 4 and verse 1, and it reads once again, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because many false prophets are going out into the world. All right, so understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave us clear indication that there are false prophets out in the world. All right, and with the world, these women and prophetess. All right, even though that is against scripture. All right. All right, let's go here to the book of Salakia, book of Sirach. Salakia, book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. It's going to be Salakia, chapter 12 and verse 1, and it reads, When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it. All right. Hey, so when you are to do good, know who you do good to. All right. This is how you remember, you try the spirit by the spirit. All right. You try it by the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So know who you do good to. All right. Doing good, is giving them this good news, this gospel, the word. All right. Revealing the secrets, the history, and the mystery of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai unto them. Okay. Giving them and trying them. All right. By the spirit. All right. Continuing on. So shall thou be thanked for thy benefits. All right. Do good to them, do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. All right. So do good unto them, who are found faithful and true. All right. By using what? Discernment. By using and measuring the spirit by the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, by the spirit of prophecy, by the spirit of obedience in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, discipline and obedience go hand in hand. Okay? In Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you must do both. Be disciplined and obedient unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's word. This is how you receive the ministry and the gift of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. I'm going to read that again. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, or Salakia, book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 2, and it reads, do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. All right, that reward. The reward of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is what? Is salvation. All right, this is the first reward that you should be seeking after through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Receiving wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is to go to salvation. All right, the things that please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, so you can continue on the path for the ultimate prize. The ultimate prize is winning in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, continuing on. And if not from him, yet from the Most High, Yahweh. All right, this is a salvation. Work out thy own salvation with fear and trembling. You have to lean upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for that is what you want, and you should want salvation. There is nothing else that is to be desired before. Okay? The things that lead you to salvation are wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, mercy and grace. These are the things that you are to fight for. These are the things you are to seek after. There is no other things that you should want more than to have that which is to save your very soul. All right? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? As Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has told us. Okay? I'm going to go here. It's going to be here in the book of 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 4, and start at verse 8, and it reads, and above all things have have favor. It's like it. Above all things have fervent charity amongst yourselves. Right. That charity amongst ourselves by trying the Spirit by the Spirit, is having charity of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, giving and ministering unto one another. All right. Ministering in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to a brother is more important than ever. Ministering to a sister, to a wife, to a daughter, to a son, to a nephew, whoever, in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is what you need. This is the first charity. All right, first charity that you can do is remain in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, giving unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and continuing in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to one another. All right, to teach ourselves amongst ourselves. All right, to take the beam out of our own eye. Cleaning yourself and your brethren first. All right, correcting, rebuke. This is all the form of charity in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, continuing on. For charity shall cover the multitude of sins. Use hospitality one to another within our graduate. All right. Verse Salaki, I don't have my glasses on. Verse 10, and it reads, as every man hath received the gifts, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold grace of the power Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. This is a part of the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, ministering one to another, keeping the way, helping one another, reminding and encouraging one another in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Keep going, keep pushing, keep doing it. You can get it. All right. You can get that which you were seeking for. All right. You can continue after the way. You can fight for that crown. All right. You will not fall short. All right. Just stay prayed up. Stay fasting. Give everything unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and you shall not fail. This is how we encourage and have charity amongst one another. Correct a brother when he's wrong. All right. Correct a sister when she's wrong. All right. If you be of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you will find and do the things that are pleasing of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. This is going to be here in the book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. And it reads, Lay not up yourselves treasure upon earth. Salakia. Excuse me. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 19, and it reads, Lay not up your treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right, so don't lay your treasures in the way of the world, but lay your treasures in the way of the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, that you may do that which is pleasing, that you may have that which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is willing to give, all right, which is a salvation to the elect of the nation of Israel. But lay up yourselves, verse 20, lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. All right, hey, don't let anybody take the crown that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has for you. Don't let anybody detour you from the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but make sure you continue to run towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and walk in his way, his path. Verse 21, For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. All right? So where your treasure is, where you keep your mind, where you stay at, where you dwell, things that you dwell on. All right? This is where your heart is, okay? This is where the treasure lies. Continuing on, verse 22, the light of the body is the eyes, keeping your eyes single, watching the way after Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not falling into false fables, false doctrine, not trying to please your flesh, and not trying to please the people in your life that are really dead in this world, okay? Trying to be on one accord with the world and find acceptance in the world. All right? You don't need acceptance by the world. You need acceptance by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Continuing on, if therefore thy eye be single, if you be focused on the kingdom, if you be focused on pleasing Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, thy whole body shall be full of light. The whole body should be full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You should be full of the light of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, keeping from corruption, and doing the things pleasing that leads unto salvation. Lord willing, this was an edifying, uplifting lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayesha Dabadat, the house of David. To the next time, by Maya Shatat of men of valor, saying Shalom, Kwame Yahasharala, Wa Abba Shalom.